Ahoy! Welcome to my new abode. I've probably already posted a couple of videos that were filmed in this room, but yeah, this is the new location. After sleeping on people's couches for about 2.5 weeks, I have finally moved into this new place. Some of you have already been asking for room tours. There will be one eventually, but right now I've basically just thrown all 300 books on random shelves, so you'll get a room tour when there's no more suitcases and boxes in my room. This is a Q&A video, not specifically book related, so let's go. Ines asked, how is your name pronounced? Apparently lots of people struggle with this, so it's good to do a little reminder once in a while. My name is pronounced Sanne, and in the Netherlands it's about as common as being called Sarah. Karis asked, are you excited for the Fault in Our Stars movie? I am kind of following all the updates, especially everything that John's been tweeting and all the videos from set, but I tend to not really get excited about movies until the trailer is out, at least. I'm not too familiar with the actors yet. Obviously I'm very excited about the scenes that will hopefully be shot in Amsterdam. I think my excitement will just keep steadily growing until the point that the movie's actually coming out. Books and Quills asked, can you show us that book that you forgot to show in your last book haul? Actually, I can. It is a new copy of Wuthering Heights. It is the Penguin English Library edition and it is so beautiful. I saw a picture of this on Tumblr and then I had to get it because it's my favorite book. Then book-loving Jess asks, what would be your ultimate Christmas present? I already have a lot of things and I always love getting books and art supplies and things like that, but my ultimate present is always a trip. On my 12th birthday and I think on my 22nd birthday I got vouchers for a trip with my dad. Those have always been the best gifts. Obviously they cost a lot of money, but it is just so much fun to go on a trip with someone and not have to worry about the money you're spending or the food you have to pay for. So if I had unlimited funds, a trip would definitely be the ultimate Christmas present. Susanna Lloyd said, why don't you tell us a bit about your new job at Hotkey? As most of you will probably know by now, I got a job about 2 months ago. I am the digital coordinator at Hotkey Books, which is a publishing company that publishes children's fiction and young adult fiction. It's been really good so far. I can't believe that 2 months have already passed. Things that I do include organize the blog, keep an eye on Twitter, run the Tumblr and the YouTube channel. I edit videos, I take pictures, I take care of uploading and kind of managing the ebooks, develop apps and test apps and work on websites. And sometimes I get to go to fun events like LeakyCon London. If you want to keep an eye on all the things we're doing, you can follow the Hotkey Books Twitter and Tumblr and YouTube channel. I would recommend all of these things. I'll put all the links in the description. Evelyn asked, how many signed books do you own? Basically, all my John Green books are signed. We've got a paperback copy of The Fault in Our Stars and it says Best Wishes from Swindon, and it also has a hanklerfish. Then we have a hardback copy of The Fault in Our Stars which just has a J Scribble. Another copy of The Fault in Our Stars which says To Sanne, thanks for everything, J Scribble. Looking for Alaska, which says you're awesome. Then we have Will Grayson, which Levi actually took to London to get signed, so it says To Sanne, BWFLE, Best Wishes from London, England. And finally we have Paper Towns, which just says DFTBA. And I think my copy of The Host was signed by Stephanie Meyer. I might have gone to a signing a couple of months ago. Mainly because my 19-year-old self never had the opportunity to go to a signing, so I figured that when she came to London I had to go. And I think those are all the signed books that I have. Erin Matthews asked, do you have any advice on how to use YouTube to promote yourself professionally? Now there are kind of 2 layers to this. First of all, on your YouTube channel, if you're filming yourself, we're gonna assume that we're talking about vlogging here. If employers find it, they get a chance to see you and your personality and kind of how you talk and how you express yourself, which is a lot more than you can convey in a cover letter. And then there's the whole other aspect of kind of the skills that you have when you make YouTube videos. So your YouTube channel can show people that you can edit, that maybe you can kind of write scripts, that you can engage an audience and interact with them and manage communities. So yeah, that's how I would kind of suggest using YouTube to promote yourself professionally, and don't be afraid to talk about it in a cover letter. And then finally, a lot of you have been asking about the Wreck This Journal competition. A while ago I made a video about the Wreck This box, which contains the Wreck This Journal, This Is Not a Book, and Mess. And I asked you to send in pictures of yourself with all your art supplies and the hashtag #ReadyToWreck. So many of you sent in pictures and it just made me so happy to look at the pictures that were coming in every day. I hope that some of you also used your art supplies after getting them out and just like spreading them all over the floor. Also, apparently art art supplies are difficult to take pictures of because everyone was taking the pictures at really weird angles. Obviously it was really difficult to make a decision. I kind of made my decisions based on several different reasons, but here are the 10 winners. First of all, on Instagram we have Sophie3141 who did a lovely drawing of herself. Then also on Instagram we have Tabitha Werry who has created a beautiful halo of Sharpies. Then we're gonna go to Tumblr where Christian is Boring made a beautiful kind of theater themed collage of all the art supplies. Then we have Cookie Crumsable, who I think probably wins the award for biggest box of art supplies. Oh my god. Then there is this picture by I Really Need to Get a Life, who is obviously ready to wreck. Then there is X Onyx X Orchid X, who painted all over her face. Then on Twitter we have Faye Orozco, who made this beautiful collage, and it honestly looks like it's about to turn into a stop motion video. Then we have Ms. Myra Me, who apparently enjoys embroidery, and I love this kind of vintage looking picture. And then we have the mighty Bee Boosh, who got quite creative. And then finally the person who is also the winner of the Carrie Smith postcard book, Geeky Little Me, who sent in 2 pictures in one post, and I thought they were absolutely gorgeous. Congrats to everyone who's won. Send your full name and your address to booksandquills@gmail.com. To everyone else, thanks so much for participating, and I hope you had loads of fun taking your pictures. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Doei!